body, your mind. It's an extraordinary team. Together, you have the power to inspire, the drive to innovate, the spirit to create. Together, you accept the challenge, you embrace the moment, and you do what it takes to take care of what matters most. But who's taking care of you? Extraordinary bodies require extraordinary care, and extraordinary minds deserve to rest in the best hands possible. Because the steps you take now can protect a lifetime of pure potential. Step up to your health and step into a future of infinite possibilities. Tomorrow's victories are about today's choices. Choose to go further. Choose to be extraordinary. Choose to be elite.
The minute it came out and Steve spoke to us about it, I told my husband, try this. If it works, I'm coming along on the same thing. And we have found that it is exceptional. It has given us even more latitude than we thought we would ever have in terms of being taken care of timely, seeing to it that the bills are really hardly anything there in terms of what we've had to do. It happened that with my husband, the minute he joined it, things happened. And if it wasn't a fall or a hospital or an emergency, in 1 year, I can't begin to tell you how many times we had to be in an emergency room, get an ambulance. Humana took us immediately. It wasn't like we waited for anything. And Steve and all of his people, of course, followed up on it. And I immediately, the next year, joined myself and found that it is just everything that you could expect in medicine, because the doctor is there all the time. The amount of money spent on medicine and medical procedures are practically nothing. Zero is the word. So we have been helped tremendously by being with Humana, and Steve has kept us updated on anything that's the newest and what we should do with our health in every way, whether it's getting people to put us on the proper diets for health-wise, not necessarily for weight-wise. So Humana has become a part of our daily activity, but it is worth it for all the help that we do get and benefits from something like Humana, which I would never have believed or thought of. But he did give us a good background on what it is and how it will help. And therefore, here we are. Humana, Elite, Steve, makes a whole nice group.
My name is Alexander Ruiz. I've been a concierge member for about 1.5 years now. And kind of the benefits of concierge medicine that I've really established is I don't really have the time to make appointments and kind of follow through all the time. All the staff here at Elite Health have been great. They're always very accommodating. When you get that personal experience, it's not the same thing as standard tickets, waiting in line. They're able to get you where you need to go, when you need to see it, and kind of accommodate things to your schedule. And that's probably been among the best benefits of the concierge medicine. The other biggest benefit has been my communication with Dr. Schnur and with all the other doctors in his practice. I was in Vancouver skiing, and I was feeling kind of under the weather. I was able to describe to him my symptoms. He was able to get me on the phone with the doctor in Vancouver, and within a couple hours get me a prescription to make me feel better on my vacation. not something I had to cut short, something that I can continue to ski. So I was very appreciative for that. And I've enjoyed my membership so much that I added my wife and probably brought over 4 other members.
My name is Tariq King. I've been a patient here at Elite Health for about 5 years now. I chose Elite Health. Well, actually, I chose the hospital first, which was Mount Sinai, and just happened that Elite Health was the primary caregiver specialty group. I stayed with Elite Health after my primary left at the recommendation. Dr. Schnurr was a great doctor. Staff was excellent. Over the years, the amenities have become high tech. I like it here because everything is very convenient. I can come see my doctor. I can go get my blood work done. I can have chest x-rays. I can have a MRI, whatever the case may be, all in the same facility. You don't have to have referrals to get everything you need done. As a young professional, that's very important because time is of the essence, obviously. One of the perks after seeing the doctor, when you have labs, they walk you around the corner, get your blood drawn. If there's anything else that has to be done, as far as chest x-rays, there's a x-ray machine across the hall. I think I did have a MRI at one point. It was down the hall. So it made it very convenient. Everything could be done within the hour as far as a doctor's visit. Great benefit time-wise, because versus having to get a referral, then I have to travel across the city to go see some doctor to sit in a waiting room with 30 people for about another hour, and then have to wait to get the results to go see that doctor to come back here. It makes it all very convenient and practical. In talking to friends and my wife, as far as her facility versus mine, I always choose mine because she has to go somewhere, get blood work done. I stay here. Plus, I've also taken part in the wellness program, which was a benefit for the doctor to have the wellness associated with it. I think all patients should be able to experience that. When you get older, you get a little heavier, you get a little lazier. So it did motivate me to get back in shape a little bit. I still have a couple of lbs I want to drop, but I do have to actually probably next year take my test again to see what my body has done. But I think it's very important as far as health these days, and it just makes it all that more convenient and exciting to be a part of Elite Health.
My name is Jim Pastor. I'm a private equity guy from Delray Beach, Florida, and an extreme athlete through MMA. So I like the ability of concierge medicine. The advantages that I've had and the experiences that I've had with Elite Health compared to other concierge programs that I've had in Ohio and Pennsylvania and the other states that we've lived in has been a good experience, but nothing compared to what I've experienced at Elite. Anytime that I need medicine or I'm sick or I need a physical for a competition, I pick up the phone, I call Dr. Schnurr. He immediately advises me what to do or sends a doctor to see me, or I just jump on a plane, fly here, come right in, and everything is taken care of. I would recommend it. We have it for our employees. I would recommend it to anyone who doesn't have it. It's a wonderful experience, and it's well worth the money.
I am Maurice Weiner, an Elite member, and I'd like to explain a little bit about how I became a member. You have access to the doctor, of course, or doctors, but in the routine requirements of medical care, such as arranging patient appointments for people within this office or with specialists who are outside of this office, she takes care of that, and she also facilitates your visit to those specialists so that your wait time is generally less than it would otherwise be, and that's a tremendous time saver. My principal doctor connection here is available. I don't know about 24/7 because I've never tried him, but I have his phone number, and I've called him routinely from time to time when I have questions. Not really. I've just relied on the general program, and I found that is fairly all-encompassing, and I'm fairly happy with that. Well, again, all the routine tests seem to be under roof here at the Elite facility. There are tests that they do have to outsource, but they're very rare. And the ability to have those tests performed here, I find is a great time saver. No, well, yeah, I think that one of the very valuable services is the doctor here is seems to keep a keen eye out for all the evolving changes in medicine, and is constantly updating the patients to the extent that they are curious about those issues. Seems to be well informed, and also brings to the patient to his attention things that are happening in the profession and in medicine that help the patient feel confident that he's getting the best possible care.
There's a free gym membership. I mean, there's several things that are just free. I mean, why not? Well, Elite Health facilities are I don't think it's probably second to none that I've ever been to, and I got to this age, so I've been to a few places. And everything there is up to date, it's modern, all the equipment is new, all the doctors take care of you properly, and you have a sense of accomplishment all under one roof, like a one-stop shop. I mean, it's like walking into a mini hospital. I mean, you have everything right there. I don't have to schedule this for Tuesday and that on Wednesday and this next Thursday, and 3 weeks from now I can do this. It's all done. That's the first thing that happened. I got a personal liaison. I mean, can you imagine the ability to call 24/7 and have somebody answer the phone? I mean, that's great. I probably sent at least 15 people to Elite Health over the last 2 years, and I haven't had one complaint. In fact, they've all been positive. They've been absolutely positive. All the results have been, the feedback has been great. I mean, they call me specifically to tell me, geez, I'm so happy you did that. It really has been the benefit for these people as well. Staying with Medicare only is not an option. Once you see the benefits involved, it's not an option at all. I mean, what you're provided with, the facilities, the doctors, the free benefits, the discounts, I mean, it's a no-brainer.